Hello and welcome to another tutorial. This is Oxford Complete Mathematics, page 220, question 11. The figure shows a triangular pyramid on a horizontal base ABC. ABC is a horizontal base for this pyramid. V is vertically above B. V is vertically above B. It means this angle between VB and AB is 90 degrees because the question says vertically, where VB is 10 centimeters. So this VB is 10 centimeters. ABC means angle B is 90 degrees. ABC, this angle B is 90 degrees. This angle B is 90 degrees. Okay. AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC, and it is 15 centimeters. So AB and BC, they both 15 centimeters. And M is midpoint of AC. Calculate the size of angle VMB. VMB is here. VMB is this angle. We have to calculate this angle. Now to calculate this angle, we look at this triangle because this angle M is in this triangle VMB, in this triangle. Do we know the length of two sides? Well, no. We know the length of the side, but we don't know the length of the hypotenuse or this base. So we cannot directly find angle M. Now we need to find the length of one side, either MB or VM. Then we will be able to find angle M. Now to find one of these two sides, it's easier to find MB because it's in this triangle. MB is in triangle MBC. And in this triangle MBC, we know the length of one side and we know one angle. How do we know one angle? Since this triangle ABC is isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. This side is 15, this side is 15. So let's draw this triangle and we'll understand more. In the question, it's given that this angle is 90. In the question, it's given this angle B here is 90 degrees. This length is 15. This length, which is BC, is 15, and this length, which is BA, is 15. Now, what we need to find the length of the side. The length of the side. Okay, and what's the name of this point in the graph? It's M, and it is midpoint. It's halfway between AC. Okay, now this line is halfway between these two parts of AC. It means it's cutting this angle into two equal parts. We can say here this angle is 45 and this angle is 45 because this line is in the midpoint and the triangle is isosceles. So when you join an angle to the midpoint opposite in isosceles triangle, so it's bisecting the angle into two equal parts. Or we can find this angle. This is also 45. Why? This angle B is 90 degrees. And these two angles are equal. So these two angles together, they must add up to 90 because 90 plus 90 is 180 degrees. It means this angle is also 45 degrees. And this angle is 45 degrees. Why? If we ignore this line, what we have is angle B, which is 90 degrees. So the other two angles must be 45, 45, because it's isosceles triangles, they must be equal, and all the three angles together, they must add up to 180. So that's why we can say angle C is 45 degrees. Then we need to find the length of this line. How can we do it? Finding the length of this line is easy because we know this length and we know one angle. We can use a trigonometric function to find it. According to this angle 45, the side MB is opposite, and this side is, since it's the longest side in triangle BMC, this 15 is the longest side because it's opposite the right angle, it's hypotenuse, and this missing side, which is MB, is opposite. What should be used? Sine. Sine is covering opposite and hypotenuse. Now sine of 45 is equal to opposite, which is MB missing, above 15. Now using a calculator, sine of 45 is equal to this decimal, 0.707. Okay, let's write 0.707 is equal to MB over 15. Now, to get the length of MB, we need to get rid of this 15. To get rid of this 15, we multiply both sides by 15. This 15 will be cancelled, and this one will be multiplied by 15. This number 0.701, which is the sine of 45, will be multiplied by 15, so it gives 10.60. We can say it's 10.6, the length of MB. We got it. MB is 10.6 centimeters. Now we know the length of MB. Can we find angle VMB? Now we know this length is 10.6. This is the length of MB. Now let's go back to the original requirement of the question that says find angle VMB. Then to find angle VMB, look at the triangle that contains the missing angle. This triangle VMB, this triangle that I highlighted, it is containing the missing angle that the question wants, angle M. And look, to find any angle, look, do you know two sides of the triangle? Now, yes, we know the length of two sides in this triangle. We know the side MB is 10.6 that we found it in the previous steps, and this is given in the question, it's 10. Now, according to this angle, which sides are given? The 10 is the opposite, the longest side is missing, means the 10.6 is the adjacent. Tan can cover opposite and adjacent. Now, tan of angle M, this is angle M this time, this angle M, tan of angle M is equal to opposite, which is 10, over adjacent, which is 10.6. Now, angle M is missing. Let's simplify the fraction. 10 divided by 10.6. 10 divided by 10.6 is equal to this, 0.943, and so on. Let's write this, 0.943 and some other decimal places is equal to tan of M. Then how can we get the angle M? This is the perfect time to use tan inverse. Then in the calculator, because we don't know the angle but we know the result, we can use tan inverse. Tan inverse of the answer, which is 0.943, and all the other decimal places, it's better than just writing 0.943. Then let's just see the answer is this number, 0.94333. It's better to include all the decimal places while you are using calculator. Then answer is this number. Now we need tan inverse of that number, which is 43.3. It means angle M is 43.3 degrees. Now we get the angle. Remember, whenever you want to find the length of a side, you need to know an angle and a side in the triangle that you work on. Whenever you need to find a missing angle, you need to know two sides in the triangle that you work on. So I hope you find it useful. Thank you for watching.